this week's movies: 5 to 7, Woman in Gold, and Furious 7.
Can somebody just walk me through what we supposed to be doing?
Yo, Roman, you need some fresh air?
The crew is back for more globe-hopping high-speed mayhem in Furious 7. In his review, A.O. Scott writes, "Motor vehicles are the whole point of the Fast and Furious gestalt. The power they confer, the tribal loyalties they inspire, the whine of their engines, and the squeal of their tires." Furious 7 extends its predecessor's inclusive, stereotype-resistant ethic. Compared to almost any other large-scale big studio enterprise, the Furious brand practices a slick, no-big-deal multiculturalism and nods to both feminism and domestic traditionalism.
I don't have friends. I got family.
There is much too much plot and a little too much heavy weaponry for my taste, but I must admit that some of the digital stunts hit the sweet spot of wacky, oh no they didn't, sublimity.
This right here takes crazy to a whole nother level.
Here she is, my aunt, Adela, painted by Gustav Klimt.
That's quite a painting.
She was taken off the walls of our home by the Nazis.
A woman and her lawyer fight to get back a painting stolen by the Nazis in Woman in Gold. In his review, Stephen Holden writes, "A legal story about the struggle for ownership of a work of art is hardly the stuff of high drama.
It is a full-time job. This is not a hobby.
And the screenplay can't find a way to make that conflict or the ethical and moral issues involved compelling, beyond the obvious guessing game of who will win."
This is like a James Bond film, and you're Sean Connery.
The casting of Ryan Reynolds is especially unfortunate. Playing a lawyer, this Hollywood lightweight, given glasses to make him look serious, gives a bland, colorless performance.
Mrs. Altman came to America as a young woman in search of peace. Let's give her justice, too.
Is it white or red?
Red.
My God.
Oh, really?
A young man begins a romance with a married woman in 5 to 7. In her review, Manola Dargis writes, "Woody Allen's New York romances are the most obvious touchstone here, as is the case with many films that take on love in the big city. The director doesn't so much quote directly from Mr. Allen, rather he turns the city into a glittering backdrop as drained of authenticity as a studio backlot."
Are you nervous?
Oh no, I do this all the time.
While the city doesn't need to be real in a romantic movie, the feelings must be. And although the director tends to embrace cliches and overstatement, he can also surprise you with delicate touches.
Is it the Miller High Life or the Guinness Stout?
The Miller High Life.
Oh boy.
What?